Hello mga kabayan. Hello mga kabayan, it's 5:08 in the afternoon and it is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it, it's gonna change. But our scripture reading for today is from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2. Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient. So there are three words: humble, gentle, patient. And then four, love. Bearing with one another in love. Be completely humble, gentle, be patient, bearing with one another with love. That's interesting mga kabayan, that Bible scripture. That's interesting because of the four major words. That is added in the scripture. They said humble, gentle, so how can we be humble? So how can we be gentle? And how can we be patient? And how going to love another person, bearing with love. Have a good one. So they were my co-workers. So other people are currently leaving now, and thank you so much for being with us here. So actually I named the kind of live streaming as For Your Eyes Only, but we have a scripture from Ephesians that we will be trying to dissect, trying to break down, and kind of conversation about it. So we are just leaving the parking lot. I'm very grateful and blessed to have the inside parking lot, mga kabayan. My kabayan. So it's cloudy, and Ephesians chapter 4, be completely humble and gentle. So there's these two keywords, completely. So they didn't say partial or even half, but said, be completely humble and gentle. Being humble, do you think, mga kabayan, being humble is hard thing to do? Possibly. Because sometimes, as a human being, we are tends to be wrapped up with our kinda human instincts that we can able to, that we not avoid, but we miss the opportunity to be able to express how humble we are. So one example of being humble is that like, for example, if somebody say that, oh, Kabayan, you are doing a marvelous job, and or you did something terrific or some great accomplishments, others, it tends to be have a lot of pride out of it. It's good to have pride of your work and your hard work, the outcome of it. But we need to be humble. Be humble by not being overrated. And yeah, because I have talent, I have this and this and that. It's because it's better to be humble ourselves, because by doing that we can be able to show who we are as a person. Because a humble person can be able to go as far as they can go. It's because we know that pride can be able to eat us up, and can able to change us differently as a person, as an individual. It's going to change us. It's good for a change if it's positive, but if it's not positive, welcome. I can't read. Jojo Virai. Welcome, Jojo Virai, and I appreciate you. So I'm just after my work. I'm just driving to, I think I'm going to stop by at Lowe's and going to see what's in clearance in there. But as I said with Ephesians, with regards to the word humble, we need to examine ourselves each and every day. What are the instances that we are challenged for being humble? Traffic rules, just kidding, into a different ways. And I truly believe that those interpretations It depends on hello. Hello Hassan Abu Osam Damiri. Hello. And thank you for being here. But I saw the opportunity that I can able to make a move. So anyways, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2. So as I said, the four, we humble, mistake, because other peoples are so critical with this stuff. They're not gentle to somebody because we human being, we have the emotion. Most of the time, other people tends to so much direct to what they said. I'm not saying it's not right to say something, but sometimes they are so critical and they don't think the emotion of other people. They tend to express without thinking. I mean, other people maybe they grow or they grew up the way they are, but as for me, that person is not gentle. And then other people might say, most especially those who are perfectionists. I'm not saying perfectionist is bad. Those people sometimes tend to be so critical for themselves and critical with other people. I really hope that everybody, all human beings in this world, will be gentle in different ways. Gentle in everything they do. It's because, mga kabayan, we are all children of God. We are all human beings. We have emotion. We have ups and downs. We commit mistakes. We commit right things. So who we are to judge a person? Only God can judge. Please be gentle, mga kabayan. Please be gentle. In everything you do, think many times. Because words, be gentle as you think it is. Even though or even your strategy, your techniques, the way you think, the outcome of it, that you is true before you say something or you do something. Please be gentle and hopefully be able to avoid that kind of hope that we can able to avoid such such avoidable circumstances to be fair to anybody. It's because you are intelligent. It's because you are who you are, and you have that ability to hurt anybody's feeling if it's not feeling, or anything that bitterness in your heart to anybody. We are all a stranger in this world. We don't own this world, and someday we will journey in the different world. Examine ourselves. Is there an instance in our lives that we are challenged of being humble or even being gentle? That we can able to learn from our previous mistakes or mistakes from anybody or somebody. And Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2 said the third main word, be patient. This is really very important word as for me. Be patient. Are we patient? Or we wanted an instant stuff that needs to be happening? Are we patient that we tends to that we tends to shorten our ability to extend our somebody or anybody, because other people really have a short pay in any areas, because patience can be categorized in different areas. Like if we talk about patience about a Christian, as a Christian, patience. So when we ask God's petition, God's like, you need the help, you seek help. They said in the scripture, knock and you shall be open, ask and you shall be given. And then you don't have any patience when you ask to God. Then you wanted God to give you immediately because that's what you need. The good thing is that if what you're asking is what you need, sometimes what we're asking is what we want. Is that fair to do that? Of course not. And whenever we ask somebody like monetary or money because you really in need to pay something or to pay rent or pay something that you really need, can you able to say, Can you give it me now, the money? Of course, you need to ask. You need to be downhearted when you ask something, and then you're not going to look like that you are, somebody, because you need help. And why you are pressuring, why you are setting a deadline. It's good if you really need a deadline and your friend have money, okay, that's a good thing. How about if there's nothing and it needs to wait? Do you have that patience to wait? And honestly, I myself, as I said in the previous episode, I myself is because I am impatient. I thought I am patient, but I'm not, because I thought that because I work as in academia teaching, I thought I am patient. I'm not. So there are times that I am patient, there are times I'm not. So I accept that, and I'm not proud of, and I'm not really proud of that. Patience can go miles away. Bearing with one another in love. Oh, love is the most precious gift to anybody or somebody. There are different kinds of love, mga kabayan. Love can be, loving somebody, your spouses. Love can be loving your friend, loving your pet. There are different kinds. There's a familiar love or something. There are different kinds of love, mga kabayan. And hope that we bear love with each other. Bearing with one another in love. Bearing one another in love. So we have love in our hearts. Please express it. Please be sincere of your love. Because love can be faking. Because as I say, faking, they might have a tendency of loving due to a reason. They love somebody because of. Please don't do that, mga kabayan. If you love somebody, love them for who they are. Love them, please. I'm just coming here at Lowe's, mga kabayan, and I really hope, mga kabayan, that the scripture Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2 Be completely humble and gentle in love. Hope that you have a wonderful day, good evening, and good afternoon. And may God bless you always. Bye.